Hey, just wanted to do a quick little PSA preview for the vintage bulk special. So first we have a Jack Kemp rookie, 1960 Fleer. It's a bit off center. Other than that, it's actually a pretty clean card. Next we have a 1966 Jack Kemp. This one I bought in a lot, and I thought it was pretty good other than this little surface wrinkle here. It is actually very nice. So I thought I would at least see how it does. Have a 66 Namath. This one is very beat up. A lot of wrinkling, a lot of creases, scratches, but you could still see it pretty nice. And it's a pretty big card, at least for me. So hoping I'd love if it got a 1, but kind of expecting authentic on that one. This one's a big boy. It's a 48 Leaf Bobby Lane. This one has some issues, but I'm hoping for a 1 or maybe even a 2. '52 Bowman Bobby Dillon. This one presents very well. I think it had a wrinkle somewhere, maybe not. But beautiful card. Beautiful card. This one I'm mainly sending in just to get it slabbed. I know it's a miscut, off center, or whatever you want to classify it as, but this is one of the first vintage football cards I ever bought. It was at a antique store, and I just love that I found this card, so I just want to get it slabbed. Here's a 1970 Gale Sayers, bit off center. Has some minor imperfections, otherwise beautiful card. This one I feel as though it is so criminally undervalued. You have Ted Williams and Jim Thorpe, who does not have a lot of cards, but well centered on the front. I believe the back, back was a little off center, but the front was too good not to get it graded. Next we have a 75 Hank Aaron. This one's not in the greatest of shape, but it's a Hank Aaron playing days card. So even if it comes back a 2 or so, which that's kind of what I'm thinking here, I'll take it. Probably not going to be for sale. Next we have a Yastrzemski 68. This one, I believe, had a wrinkle somewhere on it, if memory serves. But it presents absolutely beautifully. Centering is great on it. I just think it's a beautiful card. Next we have a 57 Minoso. Beautiful card. Hoping this one gets maybe a mid-grade. I might sell it one day, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how that one does. This card means a lot to me. Me and my brother had a card, this exact card, and it's one of, I think it may have been the only vintage baseball card I had growing up. And we lost the original, but I had to get another one. And this one, it's not in the best of shape, but it's also not horrible. So just wanted to get that one. Here's a 59 Ernie Banks. Centering's a little off left or right on the front. Other than that, though, it's actually in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape. 72 high number Nolan Ryan. It's off center left or right, but I'm telling you, this card is actually in pretty magnificent shape. So we'll see how hard they hammer me on the centering, but beautiful card. Have a 68 Bob Gibson. This one I actually bought at the same time as that Jim Brown earlier. One of the first vintage baseball cards. It's in pretty good shape as well. I think it had a little issue on one of the corners on the front, but great shape. Here's the 67 Bob Gibson. Did not buy this at the same time. This one, centering is perfect. Got a little edge wear. Other than that, it's also just very good condition. Here's a 70 Kellogg's, which is in, I'm expecting this to probably be the highest grade of any of the cards. Just, you know, this is a pretty easy set to grade, allegedly. Expecting at least an 8 or 9 on that. Here's a 75 Raleigh Fingers. Pretty low end card, but beautiful nonetheless. A little off center, left or right. Other than that, it's actually quite nice. Here's a 65 Eddie Matthews. I believe this had a crease somewhere. Oh, it's a bottom. Yeah, we got a little fisheye, but beautiful card. I'm thinking about doing a Topps run of Eddie Matthews, maybe excluding the 52 Topps. That's way out of my price range. Got a couple Larry Bird rookies here. This one's the lower end one. This is the scoring leader, Larry Bird. Bought these at the height of COVID, but still thought I did pretty good on the deal. Here's the actual one where he's in the left panel. No, I don't have the one with Magic Johnson and Dr. J on it. That's a big card, but I'm totally cool getting the Larry Bird rookies for $30 or whatever these go for now. Last two cards. Here's my one soccer card. This is actually a George Best rookie card. It has a giant crease through the middle. I'm just hoping it gets a 1. Just get it slabbed up. But yeah, George Best rookie. Last but not least, we have a assist leaders: Bobby Orr, Phil Esposito. This one is absolutely beautiful. Centering's off top to bottom, but other than that, and then the back centering's off, but the front presents so beautifully that I just had to send it in. So that's it. Send these off and hopefully get them back in a few months.